ABC, this is Ron. Nice rainy afternoon here on Sunday. We've had kind of gloomy, cool, rainy weather here the past few days, and I've really been enjoying it because I guess later in the week we're supposed to get up towards 100, so it's a nice little break before the storm, I guess. Got a few things to show here. Some of it's recent arrivals, and then I pulled a few things out of my collection just to fill up some time. I'm going to show some singles and some 45s. So let's get going with some albums, and you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and show a few singles, and then show some albums, and then show some singles. So I'm going to start off with a few Sonics reissues, and this is one on Norton that came out in '99, and this is a reissue of Boss Hoss and The Hustler, and both of these tracks were not on the album, and it's on virgin vinyl, as you can see, and real nice sound on these. They released a whole series of these of Sonics and Wailers. I just picked this one up because they were non-album tunes. This is Sonic's House Party, which is also on Norton release, and it's early 1964 home demos of the Sonics. Pretty cool little. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't know there was a card stuck in there. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Pretty cool, nice little unreleased home demo, some interesting songs there. Love that sleeve. Cool sleeve. Yeah, we're listening to a track off the latest Sonics album. As a matter of fact, this is I've Got Your Number. Go ahead and turn that off. This is another one that I got, and this is cool. This is Sunday's Jordan single. You got Your Head On Backwards and Love Lights. Love that sleeve. And it's the same on the flip as far as the sleeve goes, and then it's a reproduction of the Jordan label on blue vinyl. Yeah, these sound really good. Anything that Sundays puts out is pretty much going to sound really good. I'm not always happy with their packaging. Sometimes their packaging is kind of cheesy a little bit. I think it could be much better for the prices they charge. And this is another one, and it's Psycho. And the flip is Maintaining My Cool, and it's a Jordan white label promo reproduction. And this is a band that influenced the Sonics, and it's the Wailers, and this is an early 45 by them. And the B-side of the single is Dirty Robber, and this is actually originally from 1959, and this is the first pressing with the picture label. It was reissued in 1964 without the picture, and the A-side is Mau Mau. And in fact, the Sonics did do a cover version of Dirty Robber. I think it's a great song. I thought Bo would be interested in singing that, since he's up there in the great Northwest. This is another one that I got. I just got this one today, and it's the Chocolate Watch Band, Midnight Hour, and it's got Psychedelic Trip on the flip, and both of these are outtakes. And Psychedelic Trip is, God, I can't remember my facts. Psychedelic Trip is actually the backing track of No Way Out, so it's just instrumental. But it's I don't think it's the same recording. I think it's like a demo. And then the midnight hour. So this is real cool, and it's actually a record store release. Right there at the top it says record store day. So I just snagged that today. It's on regular black vinyl. I don't usually buy a lot of these reissues, but whenever I see something that's got rare recordings or something like that, I will definitely consider picking it up. And there's nothing rare about the recordings on those Sonic singles. I just got them because I'm kind of on a Sonics kick right now. And there's one other one that Sunday's released in that series. I'll probably end up getting that one too. And I'm going to show some albums, and this is one that I just got today. It's a 2015 Record Store Day release, and it's Rainbow Folly. And I saw a couple of people showing this, but they didn't really talk about it too much. It's interesting pop psych, but it doesn't have a real strong UK flavor. The style, I just played side 1, I haven't listened to side 2, but the style is more like a US continental sound. Just some weird experimental speaking in between some of the songs, you know, like West Coast pop art experimental band or something like that. And it's on the Splatter Parlophone label. The vinyl's very similar to the July, except it's got more blue in it, a lot more blue. And in fact, the July was just sort of green and red. This is green, red, and blue. Yeah, this is another heavy-duty album that I did some checking, and they go for over $1,000, which is more than what the Tomorrow album goes for. And I just got this today. It's a 1977 Gong, live at the Hippodrome in Paris, France, and this is an original French pressing. And it's on Tapioca label, which I did some quick checking on this, and I guess this was withdrawn for some reason, and so it was not on the shelves very long, and then it was reissued on a celluloid label. So I got a real nice clean copy of this today. It's double album, and I got it for $30, and I did some checking, and they go for more like 50 and 60. So I got a real good price on this. And for some reason, that guy's face is cut out. I don't know what the story is behind that. I mean, it's not really cut out, but it's whited out for the album cover. So that's kind of strange. Now, I've not heard this album yet, but yeah, as you know, might well have heard, David Allen, the leader of this band, passed not too long ago. And I'm going to go ahead and show since I showed that Gong album, I'm going to show my other Gong albums. And I actually got all of these in an antique mall about 10 years ago for $4 a piece. And they're all original and near mint condition. So it was a pretty good haul. This is Camber Electric. This is a UK pressing on Virgin. It's on a white Virgin label. And these next 3 are supposed to be part of a trilogy. But I'm not really up on Gong all that much, so if any of you can explain to me why these are considered a trilogy, do they connect together musically, or is it just part of a series of albums that was released quite quickly together? I would like to know. This is I really like this album a lot. It's Flying Teapot. And this has, I think this is the one. No, this is not the one. One of these albums I have has an insert. This one isn't it. but it's on the white virgin label. And this is Angel's Egg. This is the one that has the booklet. It's a booklet. And these are pretty rare from what I understand. I'm pretty sure I had that in the right album. I hope I didn't mix it up. That's just all text. All this is all text. Pretty much the same thing. But pretty good to have that. And let's take a quick look at the label. Yeah, it's on the white virgin label. And then this other one is You. This is the last of the trilogy. And this one's on the green virgin label. I used to have a reissue of the first album, but I got rid of that one, so I don't have the first album anymore. And I used to have a soundtrack, Continental Circus. I believe that was a French release as well. Okay, a few other ones here. These are just going to be a few reissues of like previously unreleased stuff that I grabbed. And this is The Misunderstood and The Lost Acetates. And they were a California garage band, and John Peel took them to England and became their manager, and he took them there because he thought that they would have a better chance of gaining an audience there. And this is on UT Records, and this came out 2004, so it's been out for a while. Just a really cool album. 65 and 66 acetates. And this is the Creation Singles Collection. And if you've never heard The Creation, this is a band that you definitely need to check out. This is a British release. And nice heavy, might be 180 gram vinyl. Nice inner sleeve. There's some picture sleeves. There's discography, a little information about the band. Just a real cool band. And you can see this guy playing his guitar with a bow. And I believe he was the one that actually originated that. It was not Jimmy Page. So that's just another thing that Jimmy Page copied from somebody else. This is Twink, and he was the drummer. He was in the Pretty Things for a while, and then he joined the Pink Fairies, and he did some solo stuff. And these are this is an Italian release on Get Back, and it's demos from Neverland Revisited by the Pink Fairies, and it's also got his solo album, demos from Think Pink. And this came out quite a few years ago. I'm not seeing a date on it right away. I probably got it at least a good 10, 12 years ago, I think. Okay, Jeff up in Canada, you might want to pay attention to this one. This is Simply Saucer. And they were a 70s sort of a space rock group. And they were like a mixture of like the Stooges, Hawkwind, Modern Lovers, Pink Fairies, Little Sid Barrett, just all rolled up into one. And this album is made up of unreleased demos and 1975 live. And they never, I don't believe they ever released anything during the band's, when they were together. But this is just a really good album to get. It's on the Italian Get Back label. And just really killer album. So that's something for you guys to check out if you've never actually heard this before. It may be on YouTube. Good one to get. And this next one is another single that I just recently picked up. It's from last year's Record Store Day, which I did not go to. And I've been digging deep into the 45s lately, so I turned this up. And it's Waylon Jennings. It's two local records that were released here out of Phoenix, and one is by Waylon Jennings, and the flip side is by Sanford Clark. And sort of a cardboard wraparound sleeve, and it's got a little insert here. It's got a picture of audio recorders when it was still open, and both the tracks were recorded there, and it's a limited edition of 1,000 copies, and I got copy 77, so it's pretty low, and it's on reproduction of the original Ramco label, and clear yellow vinyl. Really cool tracks from the Waylon Jennings is from '63, and the Sanford Clark is a few years later. So it says that it's Audio Recorders Archive Volume 1, so there's going to be other releases if there isn't already. And it's presented by Zia Records at the top, and they're like they're a local indie record store that's been here in town for 35 years. They opened in 1980, one little shop, and it's grown into several stores in Phoenix, Tucson, and Las Vegas. Definitely, it's not owned by the original owner anymore. He's passed, but it's definitely grown into a pretty good mini chain here in Phoenix. So that's about it I've got this time around, and till next time, see you guys later.